Ho, ho, ho! Goobers!
Hello and welcome. I'm just here reading my favorite Christmas story, Santa the Red-Nosed Reindeer, a Santa fanfic. Would you like me to read it to you? Of course you would. Let's start at the beginning. Night fell on December 24th in the North Pole. Santa arose from his bed to find his nose feeling a little raw. He turned to the mirror to find a bright light emanating from the middle of his face. "No," he muttered under his breath. "That's right, Santa." Rudolph stood on his hind legs in the corner, waiting all day for this moment. "No longer will I be under the terror of your reins, the crack of your whip. For now it is you who are the reindeer, and I the saint." "How could you?" Santa questioning the ability more than the motive. Let's just say it was a team effort. The roof burst open as 8 more reindeer fall into place. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. Mrs. Claus walks in from behind as the final twist to the candy cane dagger plunged into the old St. Nick's very thick backside. "I knew there would come a day when you would betray me, my love." "Haha, names." She laughed and called him names, for he was now the red-nosed reindeer. Brushing it off, he shifted aggressively. "So, what are you gonna do with me?" "I will watch as you take one heartbreaking strike after another from the ones you claim to have loved so much. And when you're at your last breath, I will take the final blow to your jolly inflated ego." Rudolph gritted his teeth. He's been anticipating these next few moments, his last with the closest thing he's had to a Father Christmas figure. "I'm Santa now." He finally mustered the courage to proclaim, "I'm Santa." "Over my naughty dead body," Santa said. "Over my naughty dead body." Santa leapt towards Rudolph, straight for the newly reigning deer. "On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen!" Rudolph called the first 4 to charge. Santa continued his charge. With one fell swoop, the former head of the pack became merely ornamental. Impossible. Rudolph couldn't believe the agility Santa carried himself with. "On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen!" The second half of the pack stood ready with a new hesitancy. Santa remained unrelenting. With another series of flips and perfectly placed smacks, he removed the remaining reindeer as fatal threats. With spirit and gusto, Mrs. Claus stepped forward. "I'm not gonna fight you, dear." Santa knelt as a white flag. "So be it." Rudolph pulled Mrs. Claus back, castling his new queen. Santa stood, ready again to face Rudolph. He was the only one left, the one Santa feared the most since he brought him home. Santa looked back at the first Christmas he had with Rudolph. It was cold and not at all nice. The entire group constantly made jokes at the expense of the newly arrived misfit. But Santa saw his value, not in his appearance or his work, but in his heart, which shone brighter than his nose. All that was gone, though, and as tough as this last defeat was going to be, he knew it had to be done. Shifting the weight of his midnight milk and cookies, Santa leapt towards Rudolph with a cry. Now was his chance. With Santa parallel to the floorboards, Rudolph lowered his head, plunging his once soft and fuzzy antlers straight into the gut of his now predecessor. With what few breaths he had, Santa muttered, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Rudolph stood in shock. He finally did it. He finally did it. He knelt down, placing his arms under Santa. "What have I done? What have I done? I'm Santa now." Well, guys, that's it. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a Merry Christmas. I didn't know there was like princes and princesses in here.
Have you never read that book?
No, have you?
No.